we just want to say thank you guys so much for attending. These are one of our favorite pastimes. So we love to do these Covet socials, and this month in particular has been really special for us because this is our third installment of Covet Social Black History Month event series. And we are so excited to do a pairing of both Negris LeBrum, which we will get to, and our Covet art team to give kind of an inside peek into our art direction for spring. So there's a lot that's going to be covered. We're so excited that you guys are here. I will go over the itinerary quickly before I hand things off to Heather. So first things first, we're gonna let the art team really dive deep into the art direction behind spring launch. I hope everyone has been enjoying it so much already. I know I have. Just the colors alone on this title page make me happy. So we are so excited to learn more from Heather, Rick, and Mimi, which they will introduce themselves in a little bit. We'll also get a sneak peek with Travis, who is the creative director of Negris LeBrum, who I am super excited to get a chance to talk and get to know more about the brand and the collection that was just featured in game. Without further ado, I will kick it off to Heather.
Thank you so much, Chelsea, and hello and welcome, everyone. I'm Heather, the franchise art director on Covet Fashion, and I'm joined here today by Rick, our amazing lead artist, and Mimi, one of our talented Covet artists. We are so excited to share with you a behind-the-scenes look into the artwork for our latest season launch, Spring for Joy. We'll share with you how we visualize joy this season and take a look into the concept art pieces for Covet Collection. So let's jump right into the brightly colored fun. All right, we can, one more, thank you. And nothing spells fun quite like checklists, so we'll start with that. This list shows the 4 main steps of our process for creating the visuals and content for a season launch. The first step is a team brainstorm to come up with a theme. After the year we all had in 2020, we were really drawn to the concept of joy and adding more of it to everyone's lives and to Covet Fashion. The second step is research and creating a seasonal mood board to encapsulate the joyful themes, colors, and visual motifs for spring. Once the mood board is done, the third step is to create visual targets, example images that show how to apply themes and visual motifs. And then we're ready to begin the fourth step, creating the beautiful artwork for spring launch. Next, we'll take a look at the themes and visual motifs inspired by the mood board for Spring for Joy. Next slide, please. All right, so this spring, we worked with 6 main themes for our visuals and content. The first theme is, of course, joy, and its wide array of expressions. From big smiles and laughter to bright colors and playful shapes to carefree fun, positivity, love, and friendship. We visualized joy bursting forth with motifs of confetti, balloons, bubbles, and sprinkles. And we showcase models springing for joy with jumping in the air, happy poses, and jubilant dancing. Our second theme is light and bright. Our positive imagery is light and bright with mixes of candy pastels, bold colors, sunny skies, and glows with warmth and light. Our third theme is playful patterns. Inspired by the fashion industry, we use floral and graphic patterns in fabrics and wallpapers, play with mixing patterns, and even arrange objects into patterns themselves. Our fourth theme is spring florals. A staple of spring, we feature flowers ranging from pastel to neon, from bold tropical flowers to delicate cherry blossoms, to floral fabrics and sculptural details in dresses. Our fifth theme is lighthearted recreations. This theme is a little bit more abstract, but it's about creating safe, happy places for us to reside in. From recreating outdoor environments with playful sets, to merging indoors and outdoors, to delightful abstraction that plays with bold colors and levity. And our sixth and final theme is stylish rainbows. These aren't the types of rainbows you see with unicorns, even though I personally love those. But these are the fashionable rainbows in the form of ombre effects, color blocking, color arrangement, and rainbow-colored cities and environments. These stylish rainbows will span the wide color gamut of fun this spring. And those are our themes for Spring for Joy. Next, let's take a look at how we mixed and matched these themes to create our artwork. All right. So here are 2 visual targets for Spring for Joy. The style challenge on the left uses visuals of joy, seen in the beautiful smiles, excitement, and confetti border, and to light and bright colors and sunny lighting, to recreating a day at the beach scene. The example on the right is of our spring fashion packs. This beautiful image features spring florals through petals and tulips, uses light and bright colors and lighting, and mixes patterns of boxes on the boxes in the background. So with the mood board, themes, and visual targets, the art team is now equipped with the tools to create the beautiful art collection for launch artwork. So now let's take a look at what goes into making our loading screen. Yay, awesome. Thank you. All right, so for this spring's loading screen, we wanted to play with our light and bright colors and themes with bold monochromatic outfits arranged by color against a patterned background. After that art direction is set, Chelsea and our wonderful marketing team then kick off the design process by styling beautiful outfits using our latest spring garments. Then an artist, in this case Mimi, works on arranging different combinations of outfits to find the perfect trio of diverse, harmonious, and stylish looks. We refine these looks just like you do with style challenges. We make sure every detail is perfect, from the variety of outfit types to hair textures, down to earring styles and color coordinating shoes. Once we finalize the outfits, then we then work on the background. Oh, thank you all. Gang, one of our talented artists, created this background with a mix of patterns and stylish rainbows. He then added finishing touches with lighting and sparkles to tie the image together. And on the next slide, we'll see, ta-da! Here are the beautiful loading screens for spring. There's one for classic and one for modern. This one is one of our favorites, and we hope that it helps brighten your day every time that you open Covet Fashion. Now I'm going to hand it over to Rick to talk more about our pretty props for spring. Take it away, Rick.
Thanks, Heather. So this season, we shed the year that passed and look forward with fresh minds, renewed optimism, and a sense of joy that only spring can conjure up. And as Heather has described, it was been a fun journey to do that and quite refreshing for everyone here on the art team. In the next 2 slides, I'll talk a little bit about this prop set, which includes a bubble effect, cascading spring bouquet, a dewdrop flower wand, one of my favorite props right now, ombre rose background, and tiptoe through the tulips. Next slide. So with our spring fling prop pack, we aim to deliver a fun, lighthearted, and beautiful set of items to enjoy. The ideation phase was a team effort from our content and art leads with inspiration from the spring launch art direction, which Heather just described to you. The floral motif rose to the top, pun intended, and from there, it became an easy journey toward final art. Our production process includes a few iteration phases to establish design and color, and then on to final painting, which also includes a dose of photo batching for realistic fidelity. So not everything that you see is painted from the ground up. We do like to include different photo manipulation techniques along with painting, and those skill sets get us the beautiful artwork that you see in Covet. We also focused on a pink and yellow ombre gradient for color and added a touch of whimsy with the designs for the floating bubbles and magical dewdrop wand. This was a combined efforts of 4 different artists on our Covet art team. So shout out to Andre, Dylan, Gung, and Josh if they're watching. And those are our sprint to spring prop packs known as Spring Fling. I hope everyone has a chance to get them in the game and use them in your styles. They are some fun, colorful props to brighten up your day. And that's it for the props. Mimi is now going to talk about our concept art process for Covet Collection.
Hi, everyone. I worked on the Ayana Covet Collection sleeves and corset. And the way I always start off is by doing a whole bunch of black and white sketches, just to explore different shapes and different styles. And so these are just a few of the front runner combinations of corset and sleeves. The floral theme definitely comes through because the garments are literally decorated with little flowers. And it's also light and bright with the use of sheer tulle textures. And then I think the butterflies add a really joyful element to it. So we ended up choosing that first sketch on the far left to tape to final art, as you can see in the next slide. Yeah, so these are the final versions of the corset and the sleeves. We went with a light rosy pink to keep it light and bright. And also that color really matched with a lot of other spring garments that are in the game. And so on the far right, you can see the corset and sleeves styled with a Judy Gao spring dress. And there you have it. That's the process for how we created the Ayana sleeves and corset.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mimi. And fantastic work again on those Covet Collection pieces. They are so beautiful and dreamy and so much fun to style with our new spring garments. Awesome job. All right. Next slide, please. And that is our spring launch. We hope you enjoyed this behind the scenes look into our Spring for Joy artwork. And we hope the new spring garments, imagery, and props help bring you joy. Thank you so much, everyone.